Shalom, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to give salutations to you brothers that are watching and doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Today's lesson is going to be from the comment board from a recent video that I put up called Rejoice Ye Heavens. And it's a comment from a person with the avatar Man in Motion. And it says, what should we do if our place of employment doesn't give us Sabbath day off? I feel like quitting, but how is that we should work if all these companies won't give you the day off? In need of edification, brothers. All right. He left this comment under this video, Rejoice Ye Heavens. So what I'm gonna say is I perceive this is someone that's new to the truth. I'm not sure if he really understands that the Sabbath day is in accordance to the new moon, if he understands that. But in any case, I'm gonna put it like this. We are basically, when we come into this truth, when you find out that you're an Israelite, when you have a zeal to come back to your law, statutes, and commandments, we still have to understand that we are in captivity. And because we are in captivity and we are not in our kingdom, we are basically in rehearsal right now. All right. We doing the law to the best of our ability, knowing in the back of our minds that we are not going to be saved by the law. All right. So this is not going to be this is not going to be a long lesson. I'm going to get straight to the point and address the question. Right. Let's go to the book. Let's go to the book of Judges 5 and 11. It says, they that are delivered from the noises of the archers in the place of drawing waters, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Now, when you go into the breakdown of Judges 5 and 11, which is an old school scripture, the place of drawing waters is basically where we at right now, man. We're in slavery. We're in captivity. All right. We're in servitude. So we rehearse the righteous acts, man. We can't do every law the way we want to do it. First and foremost, because of the flesh, but secondly, because we are in our captivity. Right. It says, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. Right. So right now, regardless of your zeal, you're not going to keep all the laws. Myself, because of the Sabbath can fall. It falls on a new moon. It's many times that I have to work on the Sabbath day. It's just what it is. Do I want to do it? No. But I understand that, like I said, we're in captivity. We're under Esau's hand. And a lot of things are going to be out of your control. It's the laws on putting homosexuals to death, the law on putting your woman in subjection. A lot of these things we want to keep, but we can't keep in this society, man. All right. Even the dietary laws, we all keep those to the best of our ability, because sometimes I read the ingredients list to make sure they don't have pork, they don't have, things that I shouldn't be eating in it. But sometimes you never know, with Esau, they sneak it in there. All right. And you end up eating it anyway. But let's keep moving. Let's go to the book of Colossians 2 and 16. It says, let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of an holy day. Because we have the Passover coming up, right? And many Israelites, new Israelites that might not be part of a camp, might not be attending a Passover, right? So they might not be able to fully practice it. But guess what? You have the days of unleavened bread, the 7 days where you can't eat any yeast, right? And you're supposed to get rid of yeast. So you can keep that part of the Passover. So, like I said, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai understands your mind ultimately, and he knows if you really want to do these things, but you might not be able to do it uh, because of your situation. All right, there's understanding in that. It says, let me read it again. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or drink or in respect of an holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath days, which is the same thing, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Yahushua. Right. So even if a man is not practicing all these things, but he has the faith and belief in Yahushua, guess what? He can still be delivered. All right. Because in some form or fashion, you're going to want to attempt to do these days or attempt to keep these laws. But some things, like I said, is going to be out of your control, right? But if you really do have faith and you really are sincere, Yahushua is not going to hold that against you, right? Let's grab another scripture. Let's go to the Apocrypha and grab this. Baruch 3:8. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. So to go back to the original guy's question, he talking about quitting his job, man, right? But the scriptures say that we are subject to payments. I know this man has bills. I don't know if he got kids or whatever. But scriptures also say that if you don't work, you don't eat. So, it is what it is, man. It sucks. And sometimes we gotta bite that bullet, man. You gotta bite that bullet. But if you can't keep the Sabbath day because you gotta work, all right, it is what it is, man. It's nothing I can really tell you because I got to bite that same bullet, man. Every time the Sabbath day can fall during the week, and I got to work, which I work during the week, it's nothing I can really do, right? It's nothing I can really do. But you can keep it partly. You can abstain from buying and selling. Right? You can abstain from pleasures with your wife, so on and so forth. So there are things you can do, all right? But as far as the actual work part, it is what it is. And let's go back. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our forefathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Right? So until we get in our kingdom, right, and the Lord basically takes away the stony heart and give us a fleshly heart, where we can keep the law perfect, we're going to offend, and that's just what it is, right? That's just what it is. But thankfully, like I said, our salvation is not going to depend on whether or not we did the law perfectly. Now, let me get the last scripture, and I'll end it on that. Let's go to the book of, let's get this in Galatians 2:16. It says, Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, which keeping the Sabbath is a law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach, even we have believed in Yahushua Mashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of the anointed. Right. That's how we are justified, through the faith in Yahushua. All right. And we have to rejoice because of that, man. Because if we was judged by the letter of the law, none of us would make it, period. And not by the works of the law, for by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. And that's the point. So I hope, this is I'm going to repost this response to this person, Man in Motion. Hopefully that was edifying enough, and I covered all the bases. But I know you feel like quitting. I know you feel like you're not doing enough. Sometimes you offend on things. But certain things that's out of your control, man, you just got to chalk them up, man. There's nothing else I can really say. But hopefully this edified anyone that's listening. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to say shalom the next time.